Hello and welcome back to New Year, New Game. This is where I attempt to play 365 games from my Steam library that I have never played before. This is game 347, Dredge. Now I have seen and watched Angry Tom play Dredge for quite a bit. He even just started releasing new videos for the DLC that just recently came out, and I have added Dredge to my wish list, and finally, I have purchased it. I purchased it outright. So many times has it gone on sale, and I've just ignored it, and thought I've got all these other games, I'm okay on waiting for this game in order to do something else, but now that they're starting to come out with DLC, it's like I don't want to put this off any longer. I feel like I'm really going to miss out on the craze when it comes out. We're not going to be playing the DLC in this one because I haven't played the basic game yet. And I would much rather prefer to play the old basic game before getting into the DLC. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with what Dredge is, we are going to go to the Steam store page and I'll tell you. Dredge is a single-player fishing adventure with a sinister undercurrent. Sell your catch, upgrade your boat, and dredge the depths for long-buried secrets. Explore a mysterious archipelago and discover why some things are best left forgotten. It has overwhelmingly positive reviews in both recent and all reviews, sitting at a nice 96% on all reviews. Came out on March 30th, 2023, so it did come out this year. And I think it was even the running too for Game Rewards, which is absolutely amazing. It's developed by Black Salt Games and published by Team 17. Over the longest time, I have probably been calling Team I7, because it doesn't really look like a 1 as much as it does an I. But hey, that's just how I see things. This is a Lovecraftian game, too. So a lot of Cthulhu-esque type thingy-mabobs are going to be going on while we're playing this game. It also has tags of exploration, fishing, and adventure, and as I already mentioned, Lovecraftian. I do enjoy me a good Lovecraftian story. I like Cthulhu. So nice. Anyways, without further ado, let's get in the game. New game. Ooh, a cutscene. Job listing. Angler wanted. Oh, it's getting dark and foggy. And it looks like we have crashed. Must have missed it on that lighthouse there. What's happening next? Dredge in the depths. Spin, 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 spin. Hey, we made port. The morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Great Amaro. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown, before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Alright, sundock. And we do the old WASD. The WASADA is how we move. We rotate the camera with the mouse. We adjust the height with going up and down. Here is a place to fish, and we press that to start fishing. Start fishing. Up. Up. Hey, we got a thing. Let's fish right there. And we start fishing again. Bam. 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 Booyah. Yeah. Booyah. Yeah. Just catching all the lovely fish. Thank you. Put them all in there. Bam. Bam. Inside. And then this one is depleted, because that's what we do. We fish to extinction. Is there anything up with these buoys? A floating buoy. It serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. Well, alright then, I guess we just move on to the next area, and we start fishing again. I don't have the right equipment for this spot. Oh. So we can't fish here. Well, then I guess we can just go right over here and fish. Oh, I do see something sparkly. I do want to go see that. Let's go find out. Oh, look at it, tab, too. Cabin. Pursuits. Catch fish for the day. Task the mayor asked me to catch as many fish as I can, then head back to Great Amaro. Guess we should pay attention to that. And the encyclopedia, which is just going to give us things talking about what you catch, where you're at, give you all the wonderful, dirty lore that you're just so wanting to know more about. I want to know what this is. Oh. Only advances when you're moving, fishing, or taking other specific actions. 20th of August, added to cabin. What? A message in the bottle. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Morrow. I didn't realize there was more. Thought it was just that small passage. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night. Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly. Least you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Just felt the need to write that all down and throw it into the ocean, huh? Let's do some fishing over here. We cannot. We don't have the proper tools. How about we go fishing? Right over here. There. Fish away! Oh, I'm not supposed to hit the yellow one. It's okay. Catching all types of blue mag. Boop. Oh, I missed it. Boop. Boop. It's getting dark. Alright. Let's go back. select your lights by holding E. Oh. Toggle them with right click, left click. Oh, there we go. Oh, you gotta hold it. You step onto the deck of the dock at Greater Morrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you the replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaired, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So, to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. Fishmonger. You enter a squid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I pay for your fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but while you still got a debt outstanding here, I suggest you work on paying it off first. So, let's see what you've got. Should we just do F? Ah, they vary in sizes. I didn't realize that as I was doing this. And that should do it. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger store. Excellent work! I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure somebody like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? What is it? Research part. Curious looking component. Could be used to develop new equipment, but would need some investigation at a dock first. Yeah, sure. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Research. Research parts. Catches volcanic and shallow. Catches mangrove and coastal. A hydraulic rod. Do I already have this? We do now. Mechanically assist reels, allowing the catching of significantly larger species. Definitely somewhere good to start. Engines. Pots and nets, which we don't have anything for. To the shipwright. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to the damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly, before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, If you take on any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up. Mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hole she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. So plan ahead. It's like that's something new. 410. It's gonna take a while for us to get that. 150 for a weighted line. What do we have currently? Basic fishing pole. A simple skimmer, which catches in shallow. What's this one? Coastal. Well, currently we don't have the funds in order to get anything. Lights. So you will return to town. And we will rest. There we go. Don't forget to talk to the mayor. Tab over to my pursuits. Caught fish, returned to docks, sold my catch to the fishmonger, he'll buy any fish that I bring. Visit the shipyard, met the shipwright who can upgrade and repair my boat. So we did do that, but I don't see how much it says that I own. Am I supposed to talk? Oh, here, ship loan repayments. $35.11 remaining. Can't just give it like right out of my money. What can I do for you? I'd like to pay off some of my debt. Of course! How much would you like to repay? All of it? Fantastic! Now what else can I do for you? I should get back to fishing. That did... yeah, 49.26. Return to town. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood, with a springy step. Fantastic news! Thanks partially to your efforts, Greater Morrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger's service. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. Dry dock. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for your equipment, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scrap, that sort of thing. Finding materials will allow you to upgrade my vessel. Got it. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what you need. I don't think we have absolutely anything. So, yeah. Something about the fishmonger, too. I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal price. Tell me about the order. They asked for 1 Gulf flounder and 1 gray eel. Just bring them in when you have them. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that for you. I don't know how you do it every day. These old bones wouldn't cut it on the high seas. With only 46... let's undock it. Go fish. There's a village across the way there. Can we fish this? We can. Let's start fishing. Woo! Caught a cod. God. Good. Jeez. Oh, that's all of it. Early in the morning. Alright. Go here. Stockpile high. Boop. Rotate. There we go. There. Here. Avoid that. Rotate. Rotate. And it's depleted here. It'll be dark before too much longer. Alright. Let's go check the other dock. A trader in my storage. And a dock. How's the day treating ya? What's it like working the docks? As challengeable as the weather. Most days is pretty quiet. The pay's not too great, but the work's straightforward. That suits me to a T. It's good to get that fresh sea breeze without actually being on the water. No offense, but you wouldn't get me out on those seas every day. What else can I do for you? Nothing. Trader. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello! Is that? No. Oh, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? No. Just a whole lot of fish. Let's undock and leave. Out of here. Rely on. We're gonna need it to get through the darkness. There's no fast pace thing that I can do. Exposure to fogs and other things increases your panic. Bright lights and sleep reduce it. Got something on the tab over here too. Pursuits. We got a new pursuit. Caught to order. 1 flounder, 1 eel. Unfortunately, we don't have that because we need a specific rod. Encyclopedia. Now we have caught a cod. Let's go sell these things and purchase us some new equipment. Fishmonger. Hope the seagulls didn't get your catch. Those blasted pests. Yeah, about that. There it goes. So what was that one not selling? 190. We should definitely be able to get some. Let's go see the shipwright. I think we we should start getting this. They said something about shallow water, though. Maybe one of these here. We can afford the 150 one. And we might as well, right? It's just the better version of this. Weighted line. So let's do that. It takes 3 hours to install. Can't afford to do that or that, which we really don't need. What are we at? Pay-wise, $40.50. Don't think. Yeah, there's anything that does that. Return to town. Hey! A hunched woman approaches you from the steps of the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? Come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Alright, let's go talk to the mayor. He's got something to say. At 1 in the morning. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east toward Little Morrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Done. Sure. Oh, sorry. All full up. Come back when you have more space on board. I do. Just give me that. Give me that stuff. Right there. The mayor hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. Well, alright then. Tabbing over. New pursuit, delivering the package to Little Morrow, which is just across the way. And then the map that shows us where Little Morrow is. And where everything else is. Twisted Strand, Devil's Spine, Gale Cliffs, the Morrows, Stellar Basin. Alright, let's back it up and return to town. And I think actually it's probably where we're going to wind up ending it. Because I'm pretty sure... Oh, I didn't go over 30 minutes. That's surprising. 27 minutes. We're going to go over when I do my ending. I like to keep it under 30 as best as possible. But that's it. That's Dredge. Dredge definitely does have more of a story to it, even though we really didn't get to explore it. You'll do these little tasks and stuff like that, and it seems, you know, minor stuff, not a whole lot going on. But then things start to change, and stuff starts to happen. And it starts to get a lot more interesting, that much I know. Even though we didn't make it all that far. I already know kind of a gist of what Dredge has to offer, and I definitely would like to come back and continue playing to experience all that once again. The gameplay mechanics of going in and fishing and doing things like that with upgrading your boats in order to fish in different areas, to catch different kinds of fish, and perform different kinds of tasks is a good one. I like it. I like it's a progression type system that I am really fond of and enjoy being able to upgrade stuff and customize. I do like some customizing. But yeah, I mean, other than that, the artwork is very nice and dark, and the music mysterious. I enjoy it. I enjoy it quite a bit. Anyways, that is going to do it for me. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next game. Goodbye.